Hey guys, Jim Cronetti from the Sports Note with some breaking news that actually came down a little earlier this evening, just after 6:30 Eastern time. Um, According to a New York Times report published on Tuesday, Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson booked massage appointments with at least 66 women over 17 months from fall 2019 through spring 2021. Of the list of 66, 24 have been the women who have filed civil suits against Watson. Some have actually withdrawn their complaints, but now this is going from bad to worse and even faster than when Mike, Alex, and myself discussed this on the Wise Guy show this past Saturday, where the number was just at 24, up from 22 just a few days earlier. I apologize if the lighting sucks and some of the sound is off. It's literally just before midnight here. I'm just getting ready for bed. I wanted to get this out when I actually when I kind of read the updated version of the story. This is actually the nightmare scenario, and there's a damn fly in here or gnat or something like that. That this is absolutely turning into the nightmare scenario that Mike was starting to draw out, where this actually could now open up a realm where Baker Mayfield could end up still being the quarterback of the Browns. And here's why. According to a link that he sent me earlier, there's a very strong rumor starting to swirl about that if some of this starts to gain a little bit of traction, and let's say for whatever reason, and this is not part of the rumor or the story that I read, but let's say this number gets above 30 by the time Labor Day hits, or God forbid, we're up over 40. If you're the Cleveland Browns, how do you not void and terminate this contract? Because the NFL's personal conduct policy is going to shown as being violated, which means Watson's going to miss 6 games minimum. Some people are thinking 8. Some people are thinking 10. Some people are thinking break him off for a whole year, as Mike pointed out ever so brilliantly. If Trevor Bauer of the Los Angeles Dodgers got 2 years for one woman, what the hell do you think is going to happen to Deshaun Watson with 24, if not over 30, possibly 40 women here with this? And again, what makes it bad to worse here is the new allegations that came out with the 24th woman who filed against him, and it was not the same vernacular and same description as the other 23. It was actually a little bit worse. So you've got to actually start seeing that this is not really so. There could be a potential cash grab for some of the plaintiffs here on this, but if you are the Cleveland Browns, this is your worst fantasy come to life. You sacrifice the future at the cost of your franchise quarterback who wanted to be here. Yes, he had lost the locker room, but he had brought you to more success of any quarterback since you've been back in the league since 1999. He hasn't brought you there's not been a quarterback that's brought the Browns this much success since Bernie Kosar back in the mid 1980s. Got the Browns to their first win in over 600 days, got you to your first playoff win in over 30 years, had you in the playoff hunt 3 of his 4 years as a starter. And now you're in an absolute no-win situation with him because you're still paying him $19 million to sit on the bench, and nobody wants to trade for him, especially with the money that you threw out to Deshaun Watson now. And now if there is something that comes about with this where now if more and more stories come out, could potentially there be another grand jury that looks into Watson with a possible indictment here with that, where the Browns would basically at that point have no choice but to void the guaranteed money in that contract. And yeah, Deshaun Watson's going to try and sue the hell out of you for for that, because, hey, he's looking at, I signed a contract, this money was guaranteed. Well, it's also, yeah, it's money that he could actually end up using to pay off these women and kind of get this to go away. So if you're the Browns, you sacrificed the next 3 years worth of draft capital to get a guy who you thought was going to be a franchise quarterback at the expense of your current one. You also have some second day picks that you gave up, and also sacrificed $230 million worth of salary cap space that you'll be able to recoup some of, a lot of that signing bonus money. But still, you're going to be in cap hell without a franchise quarterback, especially with all the talent that you brought in. And oh yeah, Baker Mayfield is not going to be here, especially as we get closer to training camps. He's going to start demanding trades. He's going to start trying to work out his own deals with could be Seattle, could be Carolina with their situation. But this is the absolute worst thing that could have come out. And again, with each passing day, this story just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And if you're a Browns fan saying that this is a witch hunt out for Watson, that all of these women are looking for a payday, that they're trying to capitalize now, you need to look yourself in the mirror and be ashamed of yourself, because you're a friggin' idiot. I'm not saying that 24 women are all lying, but not all 24 women. There has to be, not all 24 women are not telling the truth. And I know that came out really bad. Again, it's very late here. I'm just getting ready for bed here in a couple of minutes. And especially with the possibility of these numbers going up, especially in the wake of this most recent allegation, go read the ESPN story. With this, it's on their front page as of right now. Watson's attorney, Rusty Hardin, says that, quote, "We are unable to respond to the new lawsuit at this time. Our legal team has not had time to investigate this new filing and has not heard her name until today." Deshaun continues to deny he did anything inappropriate with any of the plaintiffs, end quote. Watson was actually at a charity golf outing in Rocky River, Ohio, a suburb about 20 minutes outside of Cleveland. Over the weekend, did not speak to the media, has only spoken to the media one time, and that was his introductory press conference back in March. This is actually set the Browns back not just 3 years, not just 5 years. This could actually be the catalyst that could set the Browns franchise back another 10 years, where they did not need to rebuild, and now they're going to have to tear this entire franchise down. I put a lot of this on Jimmy Haslam. Some people are saying this was Andrew Berry's dealing. Yeah, Berry was the one that actually, structured the contracts and everything, but this has the makings of Jimmy Haslam and Johnny Manziel written all over it. He wanted the shiny new toy. He wanted to upgrade the position. Yes, Deshaun Watson has a better skill set than Baker Mayfield, but as Mike also pointed out, and if you're a Browns fan, you have to completely agree. Just because Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback does not mean he is a better fit for the Cleveland Browns than Baker Mayfield may have been, regardless of the friction that Mayfield had with some of the members in his own locker room, kind of leading into the end of last season, that saw Odell Beckham kind of get broken off. And the hilarity is they go out and they sign David Njoku to a 4-year extension after franchising him, who was Baker's favorite target when he was in the lineup. And now he's going to have Watson trying to throw it to him where there's no previous chemistry whatsoever. So, on an A to F scale right now for the Browns with their off season, you would think that the Amari Cooper trade and then cutting Austin Hooper, cutting J.C. Treader, you would think that the Browns might be middle of the road, maybe about a B-, C+. This whole ordeal with Watson and the fact of we don't know how much worse this is going to get by the time training camp opens here in August. Right now, this is looking like an M minus because an F's not low enough. So let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I'm going to bed and God knows what we're going to wake up to tomorrow morning. So let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. And I will see you guys here in the next couple of days.